Follow the Money. I'm China Barachina. Here we dig into the stories that money tells, the decisions, the movements, and the impact it makes. What if your favorite sauce doesn't just add spice to your food, but also spark the business? In a country where banana ketchup and suka are pantry staples, one man thought, what if I added fruit into the fire? He didn't just want heat, he wanted a flavor bomb. Sweet, spicy, and tropical, bottled up and built for a global taste bud. Today, that idea has turned into Aleros PH, a proudly Filipino brand bringing Latin street food vibes and fruity hot sauces to your table. From humble experiments to award-winning blends, the brand is now lighting up food fairs, online carts, and shelves of chili lovers across the country. So how do you follow the money when product is handmade and born out of passion? Help us break it down. We're joined by Radi Custurio, founder of Flavor Architect and fiery mind behind Aleros PH. Hi, Radi, that was a long one. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me today.
Actually, the reason why I was like blobbing is because I already tried. All right. So tell us, Radi, how do I say your name?
Radi.
Radi.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the origin of the flavor? What's behind Aleros?
So Aleros started off as a kind of during the pandemic. So people were trying to find things to do. So me, I didn't want to make sourdough breads. So I started experimenting into hot sauces. So me, I was born and raised in Latin America. So I'm Filipino, but I'm born abroad.
Oh, which country?
Born in Colombia and raised in Honduras. So that's north of Costa Rica.
Oh, wow. Yes. And I just remembered because our last name actually came from there. There's a Barachina restaurant, and
really?
that's where Pina Colada came from. But then, so so this passion came about because of culture.
Yes, correct.
And so how did, I'm curious, between those cultures that you have just mentioned, and some of them are kind of similar to each other, and what brought you in that kind of culture, brought you up to this kind of business?
So it was pretty much me experimenting initially. I just did it as a passion, just trying to pass the time. So I think it was trying to replicate my favorite hot sauce that was from Belize, which it was out of pomelo or grapefruit.
Wow.
So
God,
that was how I
pomelo.
initiated into making hot sauce using fruit.
So you really like hot sauce?
Yes, I do.
Ah, I see.
And then I just couldn't find the same flavor profile here in the Philippines at the time.
Okay.
So I decided to make my own and then try to incorporate Filipino ingredients with the Latin-inspired flavors that I grew up with.
What year did you start this?
2020.
2020. Oh, that was
So
pandemic.
Pandemic.
So was that part of the R&D, or is it something that you have already, it was like pre-pandemic, you're already doing the research and development for the product?
So I think it was just like during that time I was just R&D, experimenting, not really sure what I wanted to do at the time. So I just experimented different food flavors as well.
And how did you first test your product kitchen experiments? Was it like a kitchen experiment, or was it a food market booth?
Initially there, I used to sell Latin food just for fun. And then I made hot sauces just like as a complimentary sauce for the food. And then I just noticed it was just easier for me to make hot sauces. I just started selling to friends. Anyone that was interested, I would give them samples for them to try. So it kind of started there, just giving sauces to friends as well.
I'm curious in the business side, how did you do your pricing when you were just starting, and how many ml is equivalent to a bottle when you're selling them?
Correct. So initially, I was doing kind of like your own SWOT analysis, trying to understand the market price. So initially, I was trying to see what is the general costing of hot sauces here, and then gauge who would be my target market for the pricing that I'm going for on the specific product. So I think that's how I pretty managed to give it within a certain price range where it's still approachable, but still give it a premium price due to the ingredients that I add to it as well.
And what was the aha moment that, when you were trying to sell this product, that, man, this can be big?
I think it was the time when I submitted to a hot sauce competition here in the Philippines. So back in 2020, I submitted it just for fun, just to see how it goes with the local makers here. And then I noticed all my sauces that I submitted won awards.
Won
Yes,
awards.
yes.
Where?
It's called Fiery Cup. So
Okay.
the organization is called Philippine Hot Sauce Club.
Oh, there's a club like
Yes.
that, huh?
So from there, when I won awards, kind of it pushed me like, okay, maybe
Uh-huh.
I can do this as a side business for the time being.
What were you doing then when you were just like formulating this idea?
At the time, I was working for a marketing company. So it was under it was like pocket Wi-Fi. So we were selling that. So I was working under that company at the time. And then this was just my side passion project.
Nice. So while you're building the brand, I see that you have a marketing background. How did you come up with the name Aleros PH?
Okay. So Aleros, so since I explained I was born abroad, Aleros means barkada
Oh.
in where we're from. So like your best friends.
Oh wait, you're multilingual.
Yes. So I speak
Wow.
Spanish as well.
Oh wow. So
Yes.
Aleros means barkada.
Yes.
Oh okay. And then
So that's kind of like trying to remember how I enjoy the moments,
or
these
probably
food
you were
moments with your
drunk
friends.
then with
As
tequila.
maybe as well.
So how did you blend Latin street food inspiration with the Filipino roots?
Yes. So it was more on the flavor profiles I remember with the chilies that were incorporated in Latin America. So I try to give a more flavored food focused sauces to our like local ingredients as well. So I try to highlight both in the same time during my hot sauce making.
So what made your product award winning, as you mentioned, and what was the flavor and the story behind
Okay.
those?
So for the sauces that won awards, those are my first three. So it was our dalandan, which is the first sauce I ever
Oh
made.
guys, it's very nice.
Yes.
Nice, very good.
And then pineapple, passion fruit, and then mango. So it's all fruit-focused sauces. So I won
Oh.
in top three in the categories for fruit and mild and medium hot sauce.
What is in this? What stage are you in your business? Because you have tried it. You are like having bazaars, which I like your content. It's like you're already selling, and then you're already giving the information while you're selling, and
Correct.
like it's all in one. So that's really brilliant. And then what comes next? Because this is something that you can export. Is it
Correct.
something that you have in mind or already in place?
That's one of our next stages to plan for exporting. But we're trying to really focus more on the local economy first, and just trying to kind of prove that proof of concept locally first before we want to expand internationally, just to see how far we can reach in terms within here in Luzon, as well as in Mindanao, where we haven't tapped as much.
Oh, so you
Yes.
want to scale in
Yes,
like
correct.
the Davao where good pomelos are
Yes,
coming from.
correct.
So what was your first sale like? How did you feel? Like the first major one, and the people are like coming back
Correct.
in your product, like that moment. Because I think when you were starting as a kitchen, like in the kitchen, and you're selling it to your friends, our friends minsan may bias yan because
Yes,
we
correct.
want to be supported by our friends, diba? But when you are already selling it to the general public, how did it feel?
It's also very interesting because there's a lot of people that don't like spicy sauces, or they just don't like anything spicy at all. So it's like I like seeing the way that I convert them into trying something spicy that they never liked before, or they've never knew that there was an actual hot sauce that you can actually incorporate fruit flavors.
Yeah.
Because everyone's so used to like Tabasco, sriracha. So
Exactly.
fruit incorporated hot sauce is something new. So I always like seeing them smile, trying something new, and then they actually purchase that they didn't expect they would actually in the end.
I'm really curious about, like, you were an employee before and then
Yes.
turned into entrepreneur. Is that something like growing up? I always ask this to my guests. Like, is something like financial literacy was brought up during like a table, like over lunch or dinner? Is it something that your family is like comfortably, discussing over the table?
I think it not really discussing, but it's more of just experiencing during our family business. I just kind of observe and then just try to replicate how their work ethics are.
So you
So in
have
that
a
sense.
you have a family business.
Yes,
as
back
well.
in Honduras. So that one is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the oldest running Filipino-owned business in
What's
the
the name?
country. It's machinery fabrication company.
Okay.
So I think they registered it.
B2B.
Yes, correct.
It's B2B.
So
So
it was
you
a-
grew up with the entrepreneur family
Yes.
mindset.
Correct.
Nice. And when it comes to like your own, you didn't like think of like second generation of that business. You thought of your own branding.
Correct. So I just saw that it was better opportunity here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to explore into what the opportunities I can get here in the Philippines with the different products or ventures that I go into as well.
I'm curious. Have you been approached by like big companies to sell to buy you out?
At the moment, not yet. There's a few that wanted to distribute.
So
Like
as
just full control
distributors,
distribution, yes.
yeah. If there's someone, probably this theoretically, if you will be approached, will you be open for that, or is it something that you really want to build a brand that could expand, like for?
I'd like to build to expand what's the reach to what the company can go to. But if ever there is opportunity, it's always good to consider as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But in terms of like scalability, you think how many flavors do you have right now?
Currently, we have 10 flavors.
10 flavors. And which ones are the most saleable?
So
The
it
top
would
three.
it would be our dalandan, our watermelon, and then our sriracha that you tried earlier.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. I haven't. One of our
Yes.
our makeup artist said hindi siya kumakain ng sriracha, but napakain siya
Yes.
noon, and it's really good. And so in terms of like scaling the spices and mixing it with the fruit, how do you do your research on that? I mean, how many fruits are you trying, and then mix it with like the real hot sauce
Yes.
underneath it?
It's just continuous R&D. I'm just trying to see how my imagination would go. In terms of fruit, the sky's the limit in terms of flavor. Like, one of my dream hot sauce I want to make is a durian flavored hot sauce.
Oh, interesting.
It's still in the works. I can't balance the flavor yet. But that's my dream sauce to make talaga.
So our direct is asking, can you taste the fruit in it? Yes,
Yes, you
no?
can. Yes, you
you
can.
can. You can taste the fruit in it. You cannot guess ano yung spice na nandun. It's just that parang pinaanghang mo yung
Yung fruit.
dalandan.
Parang ganon,
Oh,
yes.
ganon. So in terms of like how spicy
Yes.
can you handle? Like you have 10 flavors, and
Yes.
it's gonna be from least spicy to the most. Can you take them all? Like
I have to.
Oh, so
So, of
ikaw
course-
talaga gusto mo rin talaga maanghang.
Yes, but it's also since I'm the quality control, so I need to try and make sure that it's consistent the flavors out of every production run that we do. So I'm forced to try it with my staff to see if it reaches our quality assurance as well.
That's so interesting. But guys, we will watch more of this. We're just warming up. Follow the Money returns after a short break. Welcome back to Follow the Money. Still with us is Radi Custurio, founder and CEO of Aleros Chili Company. Is it Aleros Chili or
Yes.
Aleros PH?
Aleros Chili Co. Oh, yes.
Okay, Aleros Chili Co. So can you tell me, you have brought them right now?
Yes.
Guys, just for the sake of the viewers, I've already tried the first three. So the first three is, can you tell us the first three flavors?
So it would be our sriracha. So it would be this sauce right here. So that one is our saba flavored hot sauce.
Saba.
Yes.
Ah, okay, plantain.
Yes. And then we have, that you've tried was our pineapple and passion fruit and dalandan.
Okay. So, ano yung pinakamaanghang?
Here, our tomato
Oh, okay. And then the least na pinakamaanghang?
is our sriracha.
Oh,
So in terms of
okay.
heat, it's like this.
Okay, sige, ganyan. So, I've tried the first three. And then what's
Yes.
the next one?
Yung mango.
So, we will try this, guys. We will try this now. Pero parehas kami para pantay. Tingnan natin.
Para fair.
Para fair. So, what's the fourth one?
Yung mango.
Okay, let's try the mango. So, in terms of, habang tinatanong kita, so what
Sige.
were the biggest early investments? Like equipment, packaging, ingredients?
go.
This is mango.
Yes. So the initial investment was like waybill printers when I was trying to go for e-commerce. So a lot of electronic equipment, cooking equipment as well. So those were the main things, as well as like the bottles that I had to purchase, like small stocks, and then just me doing the initial production run as well.
Wow. Wow. Gising ako. Hindi na kailangan ng kape. Oh my God. Like, I mean, this can go big global. This is something na you can taste mango, pero very subtle na walang sweetness but I can taste the mango. And then it's spicing up.
Yes, correct.
And then what's good about this is hindi siya mahapdi sa dila.
Correct. But it doesn't linger too long talaga.
Yeah. So ano yung paano siya? Is it something binuboil ba niyo to or is it how many hours it takes to create one?
So we normally ferment our chilies. So we ferment like habaneros, ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers for about 6 months to 1 year.
Wow.
And then we add the fruit at the end of the last stage para we can retain the flavor profile of the fruit during the pasteurization process.
I like the quality. Hindi siya minadali and it's not something na you can also copy. Is this, dinesign mo ba to in this way na hindi siya, na
Well,
hindi?
not necessarily. It was more on me trying to get the flavor profile I'm looking for. So by fermenting the chilies, you deepen the flavor of the chili flavor as
That's the
well.
reason why you really can taste it purely with the flavor of the fruit. So, in terms naman, so let's talk about sales. What is your most saleable there? And then you can give me the next one. What's the next one?
So the most saleable currently now would be our dalandan. So that was the first hot sauce that I made.
I can take another level. Sorry, direct.
So you got the
it's a
next one
panda.
na.
What's the next?
So
what's
the next one is our apple. So this one is
Apple! I
our
like
Korean
apple.
inspired sauce.
What is
so,
it? Inspired what?
Korean inspired sauce.
Korean inspired.
So there is gochujang in it.
Oh, okay. I like gochujang.
So this one has ghost pepper, so may sipa na.
May sipa na. Oh my God, may sipa na. So in terms of like very saleable, as you said, it's the pineapple or the
Yes.
dalandan?
Dalandan and then our sriracha na.
Sriracha.
Yes.
Sriracha.
Filipino
okay.
sriracha.
Filipino sriracha. Okay, cheers. Cheers daw. Wala. Masakot na ako. Yung apple, naramdaman ko siya in the middle. Not right away when
Correct.
you bit. Pwede mo na ako endorser nito. And then, ang sarap niya din. I think this one, the apple one is good for like white meats. Tama ba?
It's good for white meat as well.
Di ba?
Pwede.
Ang galing naman. Si Kuya Dre gusto i-try. So in terms of like, what's the best flavor for you? What's your favorite?
My favorite, it's a limited edition hot sauce that I make. It's chocolate.
Chocolate? Ba't di mo
No.
dinala? Dinala mo ba yan?
It's sold out.
Oh my
That's why.
God! So may chocolate. Nararamdaman ko po, papaiyakin po ako.
I know ako yun.
Bakit bigla siyang sumipa? Kanina okay lang eh. Pero I can still take another level. So in terms of cash flow,
Yes.
like how much margin do you put in your product? You can talk about
Of
it
course.
like in general lang naman.
So normally, we always have to take consideration in terms of the overhead costs, the cost of goods, as well as if ever you plan on doing a distributorship, you also have to get that additional margin, knowing that
Yeah.
there's retails that require a certain percentage as well. So normally, whenever you do a product, you always have to do maybe a 3 to 4x the actual cost of it, just to cover any expenses,
And do
commissions as well.
you pick your like distributors and you're open for
Yes.
distributorship?
Yes.
That's good. So what's the next level?
We will go on
Parang
watermelon.
wala lang sa kanya, oh. Parang wala lang, kumain lang siya ng nachos without
Habit
the
lang.
sauce.
So the next one is our watermelon.
Oh, okay.
So this
ito.
one is watermelon
Interesting.
and lime.
And lime.
Yes.
So you mix them together, and then what's the spice?
The chili,
Yeah.
Carolina Reaper.
Oh my God.
I love the comments in the back.
Oh my God. Am I for this? Okay. Direct may gatas ba dyan? Okay, this is... Mukhang nararamdaman ko yung sipa. Inaamoy ko pa lang ha. So this is good for what pairing?
Normally, what I've seen with people, they use it for seafood.
Seafood.
Seafood or dressing.
Yeah, parang masarap siya sa shrimp. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God. I'm scared. I can feel it.
It
Kasi
builds
umubo
up.
ka na, so dapat... Oh my God.
It builds up.
Hindi naman ako Bicolano, pero parang feeling ko, I know na. Kasi mataas naman talaga tolerance ko sa maanghang. Pero pag matagal ako hindi nagmaanghang,
Correct, correct.
bababa. Eh since nagkaroon ako ng pre-game kanina, parang tingin ko tumataas at alam ni Lord sure ko to kaya hindi ko dapat maubo. Oh my God, so how do you classify the premium, how do you maintain the quality of, because I can taste the quality of your sauces. Hindi ako iiyak. I can sense it na parang this one is really good for shrimp, crabs, chili crabs. Kapag meron ito, oh my God, ang sarap. Pero brace yourself, guys, kasi I'm starting to feel it right now.
It's a slow burn talaga.
Yeah, it's a slow burn, which makes you more tolerant.
Yes.
Diba? Sige, hindi na ako papaka-plastic, yun na ako ng tubig. So how do you maintain the quality?
So the quality, normally trying to find reliable suppliers, since we try to go as local as possible, kind of go direct to farmers. We try to find reliable sources to give us a consistent quality of fruits that they supply us as well.
I'm listening.
So yeah, that's what we really try to do, especially as you scale up. As we scale up, it becomes more difficult to maintain the quality. So we try to get some trusted, reliable suppliers that can provide us at least a similar flavor profile on fruits year-round. Because some of these fruits are seasonal, like yung dalandan. So we have to adjust the flavors based on the season as well.
Tinatanong ni Direk kung nagre-regret daw ako sa ginawa ko. No regrets. But yeah, man.
Maybe on the last sauce, you might.
I don't think I can get there. But in terms of I can see this expanding in terms of the farmers. Do you have a farmer or plantation or area in the Philippines that you can support and make them your regular supplier? Have you found one or is that part of the pipeline?
That is part of the pipeline. We haven't really found a farm or group of farms that can supply us the entire product line at the moment. We have a farm in Davao where we are growing our own chilies.
Okay, that's
so
nice.
We try to partner locally with the farmers around the area, trying to teach them and educate them on how to grow the chilies, just so they can have an additional income source as well. And then just for them to diversify on the product, since mostly they grow whatever is available in the market, like rice or corn. We try to help them diversify as well.
Okay, so that's really interesting, and I hope you have you see it in the pipeline that I can see this grow, supporting farmers, you growing your own chilies and looking for the pineapple in Bukidnon, sort of things like that. And now we go to rapid fire because my mouth is on fire. All right, Radi. So what's your favorite hot sauce flavor that never made it to market?
That would be our langka that I tried to make.
Oh, so what? Okay, I don't want to say sweet or spicy.
That would be slightly sweet but very spicy.
And if you're to choose between being sweet and spiciness, what will you choose in terms of flavor?
I would go more for the sweet.
Okay, bottled sauce or freshly made?
I would go depending on the day, but mostly bottled sauce.
Okay, if Aleros had a theme song, what would it be? Girl, I'm on fire!
I was just thinking Ice Ice Baby.
Kala ko yung on fire. What's that song? So best food pairing for your sauces outside the usual.
I've paired some of the sauces with donuts, the Krispy Kreme.
Wow! Okay yun na. Which particular sauce?
The dalandan and the pineapple.
Oh, I see. I'm thinking about cheese. No,
actually can
diba? Name one Filipino dish that needs a hot sauce upgrade.
Ooh, a hot sauce upgrade.
Yeah, it's not usually spicy, but if you think if you add this to that dish, I think it's gonna be good.
I think you just like Pinoy barbecue. I just like to see it spicy.
Okay. Okay, matatapos ko to. What's your midnight food craving?
It would be chicken tenders.
Okay, who's one local founder or brand you admire?
I would say potato corner.
Okay. What's one flavor you want to experiment with the next?
The next one, what I said previously, durian.
Durian, yeah. One word to describe your entrepreneurial journey so far.
An education and a struggle.
Complete the sentence. Money follows you when?
You work hard.
And last but not the least, money, not necessarily the love for money, but
Yes.
money is the root of all blank.
evil.
Okay, no, and that's the tradition of,
Correct.
they say it's biblical.
Correct.
But you think money is the root of all blank for you.
Money is the root of success that I see.
Okay, thank you so much, Radi Custurio, for sharing your journey from kitchen experiments to building Aleros Chili Co. into award-winning brand. Thank you so much, Radi.
Thank you, Tina, for having me.
And thank you for the sauces. Every success story begins with passion and growth in purpose. As Albert Schweitzer once said, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Radi Custurio didn't follow a recipe, he followed an instinct that flavor could be a business, that you don't need to go viral to be valuable, that the right product with the right story and the right community can still cut through the noise. Because at the end of the day, people don't just buy the sauce, they buy the story behind the spice. And it's still spicy. I'm China Barachina. Stay curious, stay sharp, and always follow the money. Gosh, I finished first time.